What is knowledge? I'm going to approach this topic in a way that assumes that I have no knowledge on what knowledge actually is. I'm doing this because I feel as if we can learn together on its nature and get down to the bottom of what the question entails. Firstly, we could start with philosophy. As a philosophy major, it is obvious that I understand knowledge because it is within the realm of epistemology, which is the study of knowledge, right? Wrong. A piece of paper that gives me an opportunity over the general public that doesn't have that piece of paper doesn't give me reason to believe that I actually understand the concept better than anyone else. The deduction that assumes that I have empirical knowledge on the subject because of a degree is only an assumption and not a matter of fact. I would actually argue that a person who wholeheartedly aims with the sincerity of learning a topic will learn and retain the information better than someone pursuing a degree for the sake of a paycheck, because the actual understanding of knowledge and the knowledge is irrelevant to them. Now, there are many forms of knowledge, as Google so formally catalogs, but for the sake of simplicity, we shall only be taking on the concepts of rationalism and empiricism, a priori and a posteriori, in that order. So, rationalism or a priori knowledge is gathered through deduction and reason, and empiricism or a posteriori knowledge is gathered through experience and the senses. So these two schools of thought can be pitted against each other, but in my opinion, they work hand in hand. For example, your perception of me in this frame could be 1, that I'm a degenerate based on looking at my t-shirt, or 2, that I'm actually an avid reader of books. Oh, look, I was right. He is a degenerate because he's using his phone behind the book. Upon further inspection, you could see that I had the phone there in order to look up dictionary definition of words I didn't understand in the book. Oh, so I was wrong actually. He's not a degenerate, but an avid reader. In any case, the knowledge that you have greatly affects the perception that you hold. If this is the case and we believe this to be true, then real truth is something that cannot be asserted through face value assumptions. So we learned something about the nature of knowledge, and that is the fact that it has great depth. Also, we have learned that we can gain partial knowledge, a priori, but we also need the further investigation, a posteriori, in order to gain another piece in the puzzle of true knowledge. This is particularly why the field of science is grounded in the virtue of truth, because they need multiple accounts of data across time and space in order to assert the knowledge that they excavate. But that is besides the point. Or maybe it is the point. Our society has become so technologically advanced that we have come to believe in our own ability to understand these questions at face value. Too much pride in our intellect and not enough humility. Well, so what is knowledge exactly? Truthfully, I don't know, and the world is a mystery, so we must search for answers.